Welcome to After Hours Stories channel. The lights are off, the world is quiet, and somewhere, someone is still awake. These are the stories told after midnight, the ones people don't talk about in daylight. Stories found in forgotten towns, empty roads, late-night shifts, and moments when reality feels just slightly wrong. So turn down the lights, put on your headphones, and listen carefully, because tonight's story might sound closer than you think. This is After Hours Stories. Let's begin. Tonight's story is called Blackwood Road. A story about a phone call that should never have been answered. If you enjoy late-night horror stories like this, consider subscribing to After Hours Stories channel. There's always another story waiting after midnight. I never believed in the supernatural. Not ghosts, not spirits, not the things people claim to see in the dark. To me, there was always an explanation. There had to be. My name is Daniel Harper. I live in Ashford, Oregon, a small town surrounded by forest, the kind of place where nothing ever really happens, and where people don't ask too many questions. There's one road here, Blackwood Road, narrow, old, forgotten. No streetlights, no houses, no signal. Just trees and darkness. People don't go there at night, not because they're told not to, but because they learn. I used to think it was just a story, until the night I got the call. It was 11:47 p.m. I was working the late shift at the gas station. Everything was quiet, too quiet. Then the phone rang. I don't know why, but something felt wrong. Still, I answered. Hello? Silence. Then, please, a woman's voice, weak, shaking. Please, help me. I sat up. Ma'am, where are you? I don't know. It's dark. I'm on a road. Do you see a sign? Anything? A pause. Then, Blackwood. My stomach dropped. Blackwood Road. Stay in your car. I'm calling the police. No, she screamed. Don't call anyone. Her voice dropped to a whisper. He'll know. My chest tightened. Who? Silence. Then, he's watching. Click. The line went dead. I checked the phone. No number, no record. Nothing. Like it never happened. I should have ignored it. I should have stayed. But I didn't. I grabbed my keys, got in my car, and drove toward Blackwood Road. The town disappeared behind me, lights fading, buildings gone. Then it was just me and the forest. When I reached the road, I hesitated. Something felt wrong, but I remembered her voice. Please, help me. And I turned in. The moment I entered, everything changed. The air felt heavier, colder. The trees closed in, blocking the sky. My headlights barely worked. Then, the radio crackled. Static, loud. I tried to change it. Nothing. And then, through the noise, help me. I froze. It was her. I shut the radio off. My hands were shaking now. A few minutes later, I saw it. A car, parked on the side of the road. Dark, silent. The driver's door slightly open. I stopped. I didn't want to get out, but I did. "Hello?" I called. No answer. I walked closer, step by step. The closer I got, the worse it felt, like something was watching me. I reached the car, looked inside. Empty. No one there. Then I saw it. A phone on the passenger seat, still on. I leaned closer, and that's when I saw it. The call, still active, still connected. To me, my breath stopped. And then, "Daniel," a voice behind me. Close, too close. I froze, because I never told her my name. I froze. My heart was pounding so loud I could hear it in my ears. "Daniel," the voice came again, right behind me. Slowly. I turned around. Nothing. Just the empty road and the trees. I swallowed hard. This isn't real. Then, "Daniel, please." This time, it came from the road ahead. I looked up, and that's when I saw her. A woman, standing in the middle of the road, perfectly still. Her hair covered most of her face. Her clothes were soaked, like she had been standing in the rain. She didn't move, didn't blink, just stood there, watching me. "Are you okay?" I asked. My voice didn't sound like mine. No response. I took a step closer. "Ma'am?" Her head slowly lifted, and when I saw her face, something felt wrong. Her eyes, they were empty. Not blind, not closed, just empty, like there was nothing inside. "Help me," she whispered. I hesitated. Every instinct told me to run, but she looked human, lost. I took another step. Then I noticed something behind her. At first, I thought it was just a shadow, but it moved very slowly. And then I realized it wasn't moving. It was getting closer. A figure. Tall. Too tall. Its arms looked too long, its body too thin, and the way it stood was wrong. Like it didn't understand how a body should move. My breath caught. "Don't," she whispered. I looked back at her. Her face had changed. Fear. Real fear. "Don't let him see you." My chest tightened. "What is that?" I asked. She didn't answer. The lights from my car flickered. Once. Twice. Then, darkness. Everything disappeared. No road, no trees, no her. Just black. I couldn't breathe. Then the lights came back. She was gone. Completely gone. But the thing behind her was closer. Much closer. Standing at the edge of the road, watching me. I stepped back. It didn't move fast. It didn't need to, because somehow it already felt close enough. My body finally reacted. I ran. I turned and ran straight to my car. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. I just ran. I jumped inside, locked the doors.
My hands were shaking so bad I almost dropped the keys. The engine started, and I hit the gas. As the car moved, I looked in the mirror. I shouldn't have, because it was there, standing in the middle of the road, too tall, too still, watching me leave. But something felt worse. It wasn't chasing me. It didn't need to, because deep down, I knew it had already seen me.
I didn't stop driving until I reached town. The lights, the buildings, the noise. It should have made me feel safe. But it didn't, because something felt wrong. Like the silence from that road followed me back. I got home just before midnight, locked the door, then locked it again. I checked every window, every room, every corner. Nothing. No one. But I still couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't alone. I turned on all the lights, sat on the couch, and waited. For what? I didn't know. Minutes passed, then an hour. Nothing happened. No sound, no movement. Eventually, I told myself it was over, that whatever I saw stayed on that road. I was wrong. At exactly 2:13 a.m., my phone rang. I froze. I didn't want to look, but I did. Unknown number. My chest tightened. Slowly, I answered. "Daniel?" My blood ran cold. Her voice, but different. Closer, clearer, like she was right next to me. "He knows you now." I couldn't speak. "He saw you on the road." My grip tightened on the phone. "Emily?" I whispered. Silence. Then, "You shouldn't have come." Something in her voice changed, like it wasn't just her anymore. "It doesn't like being seen." A cold feeling crept up my spine. "What is it?" I asked. The line crackled. Then she whispered, "It follows." My breath stopped. "It listens." The lights in my house flickered. "And when it finds you," her voice broke, "it takes your place." The call distorted. Static filled my ear. Then suddenly, everything went quiet. Too quiet. I slowly lowered the phone, and that's when I heard it. A sound inside the house. A soft, dragging noise from the hallway. I turned my head slowly. The lights flickered again, and for a split second, I saw something. A shadow, too tall, standing at the end of the hall. Then the light stabilized, and it was gone. I stood up, every part of me screaming to run, but my feet didn't move. Another sound, closer this time. A slow, heavy step. Then another, coming toward me. I backed away, my hands shaking, my heart pounding. And then, my phone vibrated again. I looked down. Same number, still connected. I slowly raised it to my ear. "Daniel?" But this time, it wasn't her voice. It was mine. I couldn't breathe. "Daniel." That voice. It was mine. Same tone, same rhythm, like I was hearing myself from somewhere else. "What is this?" I whispered. The voice on the phone didn't answer. It just repeated, Daniel. Slow, calm, like it was learning. My hand trembled. Then it spoke again. Help me. My stomach dropped. That was my voice. Perfect. Exactly how I would say it. Cold panic spread through my body. No, I muttered. This isn't real. From the hallway, I heard another step. Closer now. Slow, heavy. Not rushing, not hunting, just approaching. I turned my head. The hallway was empty, but I knew it was there. I could feel it. Watching, listening, learning. The phone crackled softly. Then, "Don't hang up." My voice again, but wrong. There was something behind it, something deeper. "Why are you doing this?" I asked. Silence. Then, "So I can be you." My heart stopped. The lights flickered violently. The sound in the hallway stopped. Complete silence. Then, a knock. From the front door, 3 slow knocks. Knock, knock, knock. I froze. The voice on the phone whispered, "Don't open it." My chest tightened. "Who is it?" I called out. No answer. Just silence. Then, another knock. This time louder. Bang, bang, bang. The door shook. My heart was racing now. Then, a voice from outside. "Daniel." I stepped back because I recognized it. It was me, my voice from outside the door. "Please." The same tone, the same fear. "Help me." My entire body went cold. The phone in my hand whispered, "It's already here." I couldn't think, couldn't move. "Don't let it in." Another loud bang on the door. The handle shook violently. Then suddenly, everything stopped. No knocking, no voice, no movement, just silence. I stood there, waiting, listening. Seconds passed, then minutes. Nothing. Slowly, I stepped toward the door. My hand reached for the handle. The phone suddenly screamed, "Don't!" I froze instantly, my heart pounding. Then, from the other side of the door, a soft whisper, right against the wood. "Too late." My hand froze on the door. Too late. That whisper, it didn't come from the phone. It came from the door, right in front of me. I slowly stepped back, my heart pounding so hard it hurt. The phone trembled in my hand. "Don't open it," she whispered. "Emily." Her voice was weak now, fading. "What is it?" I asked. There was a long pause. Then she said, "It doesn't need doors." A cold chill ran down my spine. The lights flickered again. Then suddenly, the hallway light went out. Darkness swallowed the house. Only the faint glow from my phone remained. I turned slowly, and that's when I saw it. At the end of the hallway, standing there, too tall, its head nearly touching the ceiling, its arms hanging too low, its body wrong, not human, not anymore. It didn't move. It didn't need to, because its face was mine. I couldn't breathe. It looked exactly like me. Same eyes,
Same mouth, same skin. But something was off. The expression, too still, too empty, like a mask. "Daniel," it said, in my voice. Perfect. My legs gave out. I fell back against the wall. The phone slipped slightly in my hand. Emily's voice came through again. "It wears us." My eyes stayed locked on it. "What does that mean?" I whispered. The thing tilted its head, too slowly, too precisely. "We answer," Emily said, her voice breaking. "We help." The thing took one step forward. The floor creaked under its weight. And then, another step, closer. "It takes our voice." My breath became shallow. "It learns who we are." It smiled, but not like a human, too wide, too perfect. And when it's done, it stopped, just a few steps away from me, close enough that I could see every detail, every flaw. "It replaces us." My heart dropped. "No," I whispered. The thing crouched slightly, getting closer to my level, studying me, like I was something it needed to understand. Then it spoke again. "Almost ready." My blood ran cold. The phone crackled violently. Emily's voice screamed, "Run!" My body reacted instantly. I pushed myself up, turned, and ran. Toward the back door. Behind me, I heard it move. Fast. Too fast. Not human anymore. Something crashed. Something broke. And I knew it wasn't pretending anymore.
I ran. I didn't look back. I didn't think. I just ran. The back door was only a few steps away, but it felt too far. Behind me, I heard it, moving, fast, too fast. Heavy footsteps shaking the floor. Closer, closer. I reached the door, grabbed the handle, twisted. It wouldn't open. No, no, no. I pulled harder. It was stuck, or locked. I couldn't tell. Behind me, silence. Complete silence. My breath stopped. Slowly, I turned around. Nothing. The hallway was empty. No movement, no sound. Like it was gone. But I knew better, because I could feel it, right behind me. A breath, cold against my neck. "Daniel." I froze, my entire body locked. "Don't run." My voice, right in my ear. "You'll only make it worse." My hands trembled. The phone was still in my grip. Then Emily's voice broke through. "Don't listen." Suddenly, I moved. I slammed my shoulder into the door. Once, twice. The wood cracked. Behind me, it moved again. Fast. Too fast. I didn't turn. I slammed into the door again. It burst open. Cold air rushed in. I stumbled outside, fell onto the ground, scrambled to my feet, and ran into the darkness. I didn't know where I was going, didn't care, as long as it wasn't inside that house. Behind me, silence. No footsteps, no sound, nothing. I slowed down, just a little, breathing hard, heart racing. Then, my phone vibrated. I looked down, still the same call, still connected. I raised it slowly. "Daniel," Emily. Her voice was faint now, weak. "It's not finished." My chest tightened. "What do I do?" I whispered. Silence. Then, "You can't escape it." My heart sank. "It already has you." A cold wave hit me. "What does that mean?" Her voice cracked. "It heard your voice." I couldn't breathe. "That's all it needs." The line began to break. "It will call." Static. "It will use you." The signal cut in and out. "And when someone answers..." Silence, then one last whisper. "You'll understand." The call ended. I stood there, alone, or at least I thought I was, because from somewhere behind me, very close, I heard it. "Please." My voice. "Help me." I didn't move. "Please." That voice, my voice. "Help me." It came from behind me. Close. Too close. Slowly, I turned around. Nothing. Just darkness. Trees. Shadows stretching across the ground. But I could feel it. Right there. Watching me. Waiting. My heart pounded in my chest. "This isn't real," I whispered. But deep down, I knew it was. I raised my phone. The screen was still on, still in the call, even though it had ended. My reflection stared back at me, but something was wrong. My face wasn't moving the same way I was. A slight delay, a fraction too slow. Then it smiled. I didn't. My breath caught. The screen flickered, and suddenly, it wasn't my reflection anymore. It was him, that thing, wearing my face, perfect, still, watching me. "Almost done," it whispered. The voice came from the phone, and from behind me, at the same time. I stumbled back. "No, stay away from me." But it didn't move, because it didn't need to. I could feel it now, inside my head, inside my voice, like something was copying me, learning everything, every word, every sound. And suddenly, my phone started dialing, on its own, a number I didn't recognize. I tried to stop it. My fingers wouldn't move. The call connected. Silence. Then, a voice answered. "Hello?" A stranger, somewhere far away. My chest tightened, and before I could stop it, I heard myself speak. "Please." My voice. Perfect. "Help me." Tears filled my eyes. "No, no, stop." But I couldn't control it. I wasn't the one speaking anymore. The voice continued. "I'm on a road." My heart sank. "It's dark." I couldn't breathe. "I don't know where I am." The person on the other end panicked. "Where are you?" And then, the words came out. The same words. "Blackwood Road." Something inside me broke, because I understood now. This is how it works. It doesn't chase, it doesn't hunt. It waits, it calls. And when you answer, it finds you, it learns you. Then, it becomes you. The call ended. My phone went dark. The forest around me felt silent again. Empty, like nothing had ever been there. I
I stood alone, breathing, shaking. But something was different, very different. Because when I tried to speak, no sound came out. My voice was gone. Epilogue. Miles away, in a quiet town, a phone rings. A tired worker picks it up. Hello? Silence. Then, a voice, calm, familiar. Please. A pause. Help me. And this time, it sounds exactly like me. End.
If you enjoy late-night horror stories like this, consider subscribing to After Hour Stories channel. There's always another story waiting after midnight. Thank you for listening to After Hour Stories. Check your doors, check your phone, and whatever you do, don't answer unknown calls after midnight. Good night, and see you soon.